The state presents body camera evidence with the respective timestamps. Would the courts like to go into details on the timestamps or not at this time?
Yes, at this time, this is where we want to do that.
Okay, perfect. The state Exhibit A from 17 seconds to the 38-second mark. The defendant can be seen resisting arrest, then entering the front passenger seat of a red vehicle, evading law enforcement, and beginning a car chase. The state presents Exhibit B, timestamp 24 seconds to timestamp 28 seconds. Defendant can be seen with a Class 4 weapon in hand from the front passenger seat. State presents Exhibit C, 8 minutes 39 seconds to 8 minutes 48-second timestamp. Defendant can be seen exiting from the driver's seat and further evading law enforcement along with another suspect, leading to another foot chase. And this is the body camera evidence from the state side. Would you like the witness at this time?
I would so with the state's evidence for the body camera footage. Attorney Valentine, are there any challenges to the initial clip?
No.
Body camera footage. Mr. Goodman, who are the witnesses?
The state is bringing forth the following witnesses as experts in the matter and directly involved with the incident on the 26th of August. Officer Jack Black and Officer Antonio Nems.
Understood. Attorney Valentine, any challenges to the witnesses in this matter?
No, sir.
All right. Mr. Goodman, any exchanges for the additional information here for parole?
Yes, Your Honor. The state would like on the record to note to the court that the defendant sitting on the right, Steve Macalister, was arrested again the same day with different charges. Charges being count 1 attempted homicide and count 2 reckless evading. The state would also like it to be on the record that the defendant broke parole on 3 separate occasions, violating the maximum strike possible on an ankle monitor.
And how did the defendant play in those charges?
I'm pretty sure I pleaded guilty to all of them, man.
Mr. Goodman?
Yes, Your Honor.
And how did the defendant plea in all of those?
The defendant pled to the counts pertaining the parole. I believe the defendant did plead guilty to these charges.
Attorney Valentine, for your client, would you like to present any evidence or witnesses at this time?
Yes, sir. We have 2 counts of evidence to present. Exhibit A is a record of the statute of possession of a Class 4, and Exhibit B is a record of the statute of possession of a prohibited weapon.
Okay. Mr. Goodman, any challenges to these evidence?
Your Honor, no objections from the state on this.
Okay. You can continue, Attorney Valentine.
Those are all the pieces of evidence. Let me just check my witness list. All right, I wanted to be absolutely sure. I'm not calling any witnesses.
Understood. Mr. Macalister, do you understand that you're being charged with criminal possession of a weapon, class 4, resisting arrest, 1 count, and 1 count of evading arrest?
Yeah, I knew that was the charges.
Mr. Macalister?
He said yes, he understands those are the charges. I'm not sure if you can hear him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my bad.
He may need to shout.
Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me now?
I can.
Yeah. That was the charges on you up against.
And then, Mr. Macalister, is it your intent to plead not guilty to these charges?
May I ask my lawyer what was the decision?
So on the count of possession of a class 4, the defense would like to plead not guilty. On the other counts, the defense is looking to make a deal of settlement with the prosecution.
Okay. Have you had the conversation with the district attorney's office or with the attorney general's office?
Attorney General Goodman would like to handle that after the hearing here.
Understood.
So
So as
at
of
this
right
time,
now,
we're pleading not guilty to all charges.
Mr. Macalister, you are pleading not guilty to criminal possession of weapon class 4, resisting arrest, and evading arrest, correct?
Yes.
Have you been coerced or promised any particular outcome in the extent of pleading not guilty, Mr. Macalister?
No, I haven't.
And as attorney Dexter Valentine, you're a current representative, sir.
Yes.
All right. Do you understand all your rights in this case, Mr. Macalister?
Yes, I do.
Understood. Mr. Goodman, what are the maximum fines for the criminal possession of class 4, resisting arrest, and evading arrest?
Your Honor, based on the aggravating factors and the sheer amount of cases that unfolded from the date of the 26th of August up until today, accrued by the defendant, Steve Macalister, the state would actually request the court that we seek the max applicable sentence and the max applicable fine, as the defendant Steve Macalister clearly presents a threat to the public and to the city as a whole. So the state would like at this time to request the maximum applicable fine and sentence from the court.
And what are those figures that you're asking for, Mr. Goodman?
Hey, is that not like speculation where he asked you like, can I word read that for a minute?
Mr. Goodman?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you pull those factors for me?
Yes, one second. I'm just conferring with Officer Black from LSPD.
Good to go.
So they're trying to charge you.
So that would be 150,000 on the monetary fine, Your Honor, and it would be 120 months applicable sentence.
They asked for the maximum fine of the class 4, not like the actual how much they want to charge me for the whole of the.
All right, thank you both. Mr. Macalister, do you understand that if found guilty on all 3 charges at maximum possible fine and sentence, you could be charged up to 120 months and could pay a fine up to $150,000?
Yeah, I just said that.
Your Honor, can the defense make a statement about the possible sentencing?
Sure.
The defense would like to register that based on the fact that the defendant has pled guilty to the other crimes that have been alleged since this crime, he has been punished and has served his time for all of them. what's really relevant here is the case at hand. The charges of which are much lesser than 120 months and $150,000. I do understand the argument of a parole violation, but the defense would make the point that the actual punishment would be significantly more than 120 months and 150,000, as he's also been punished for the other crimes.
So, Attorney Valentine, in your own statement, if he served time for those other crimes, the current crimes that we are hearing for this court currently, there is no agreed upon plea deal at this time, which is stated that that's going to be at a later date. So the possible fine and jail sentence are still the same. Essentially, would you agree?
I wouldn't necessarily agree. I think that the argument is that because of the other cases, the defendant should be punished more harshly in this case, instead of which, if the defendant pled guilty to this case, they wouldn't have been facing the 120 months and 150,000. The argument is that they're a danger to society, and it doesn't follow that just because they pled not guilty, they are more of a danger than otherwise.
But I don't think because they pled not guilty, the danger itself is within the actions. I think, Attorney Valentine, I don't think, and I think this is a risk when you have potential defendants who are seeking to plead not guilty for crimes that they are accused of. When you come to court, I think at that point we lose the opportunity to uh, barter a potential sentencing at that time. So if you and the defense attorney's office, you and the district attorney's office come up with a reasonable solution to settle this case prior to our court date, then so be it. Uh, but at this time, the maximum possible punishment would be $150,000 and a max of 120 months. Not saying that that would be the sentence, but that is the possible in terms
Understood.
of the maximum.
Your Honor, if the state could elaborate on that.
Okay.
So we're still having
The state's
problems with
prerogative
sentencing
is that
and
which,
sentencing.
even though correctly Steve
Okay,
Macalister
okay.
did serve time and has been issued these monetary fines from these crimes that he pled guilty to throughout the course in between the date of 26th of August, the date that originated on ankle monitor and the parole. It is the state's view that the defendant is clearly trying to use the system as a way to escape possible punishment. And therefore, based on the actions of the defendant and the consecutive arrests and the several counts of crimes committed in between then and now, that is why the state is seeking these sentencing and the monetary fines.
That's noted. I'll let you argue that should we make it to court, Mr. Goodman. What date are we proposing for the actual court date and time?
Your Honor, I believe that Friday, if your calendar allows.
Yo, my bad, my bad. I missed something.
Fridays and tomorrow.
Yeah, correct, Your Honor. Tomorrow.
Is
Yes.
this the 6 p.m. Eastern?
I would have to check. One moment.
Or is this the Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern?
Just one moment, Your Honor. Looking. Yes, so this would be the Saturday one at 3 p.m. Eastern, correct, Your Honor?
Understood. Mr. Macalister, do you understand that you are to appear in court on Saturday,
Yeah, I got you.
September the 20th at 3 p.m. Eastern?
Yeah, that's sweet.
Okay. Do you understand that if you do not show for that 3 p.m. Eastern court date, at that time a bench warrant would be issued for your arrest?
Yes, sir.
Are there any other considerations for the state?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
Are there any other considerations for the defense?
No, sir.
All right, thank you both. So at that time, we'll set Macalister versus the state of San Andreas for 3 p.m. Eastern, Saturday, September the 20th, and we'll hear all arguments at that time. The court is dismissed on the Macalister case.
Understood. So you're free to leave, or you can stay in the gallery.
All right, should we go into the meeting room?
Goodman,
So-
the next
Yeah, also like
defendant
just
is
hang around
available.
for a minute.
All right.
All right.
The next defendant is available if you want to like proceed quicker. She's just outside.
Valentine,
The
come just
second
quickly
court case,
confer with the
individuals here.
judge. Approach
Sure.
the-
Yes.
Around 20.
Yeah, that's from my understanding. If they're here, we can move forward.
We're doing the second trial right now.
That works for me.
Yes, the 4 that are let in have been searched.
You're really pushing hard on that max fine, max sentence thing.
Have you seen the guy's record?
I mean, if he was
One
abusing
of
the
them is
system, he would
currently
have
going
pled
to
not
be the
guilty
next,
to all
He is
charges.
next
clearly-
trial
he's
court
clearly
case
abusing
is
this.
defendant,
Do you mind if I join you, Dex?
which I do
Yeah, yeah,
believe
Yeah,
will be
come,
the
Gray. You can...
Fucking 2 hours in prison is wild.
blue-haired.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Dexter. Let's. We can take this in chambers. Let me just quickly confirm with Jack, Officer Black.
sure, you should confirm with Jack. I'm gonna go find Katie.
Now it's loading in piece by piece. Alright.
How we doing, Mr. Winesmith?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you doing, officer?
I'm doing all right, man.
Oh, that's good.
Hello? Couldn't get the memo. Are we supposed to be wearing suits underneath our vest or what?
There was officers in the last hearing without suits, so they just didn't say anything.
Well, I'm already wearing a dress shirt underneath my vest.
Hey,
so...
you look fancy to me, so I like it. I was just
I might be one of them.
I was just speaking to Hank. Hopefully, I can move over to DA's office today.
Oh, you're gonna come to our side?
Hell yeah, that was my plan. You have to be a public defender when you first join.
Yeah. No, I get it.
But yeah,
I don't blame you, man.
Hank's going to talk to the judge and then hopefully
100,000.
get me ADA tonight.
The things these criminals,
The thing is, with my
Afterwards.
my time zone meets up with Dex's quite a lot, so we'll be able to get through some of these cases a lot quicker. And
Sonia.
I'm opposite times to Hank, so at least you'll have a somebody from the DA's office available when he's not.
Right. Yep.
That's why I'm here. I'm just watching the prosecution and defense because they want me to learn both sides.
Sounds good to me, man.
With the
Always
problem,
love to have another idiot.
the problem is he's going to make me ADA, but tomorrow I'm the defense attorney against Hank in a preliminary. It's like a job interview.
Oh shit.
I told him to go steady and bring the lube.
That's wicked. So,
Yeah, we're just waiting for Katie.
oh, there is.
All right. Apparently Katie's already in there. Do you want to come back in, Chedio?
Yeah, sure. I didn't know if you were doing the deal yet with Saul or not.
No, I'll probably do that over the time, like tomorrow. But we're hoping to start with Katie's trial as soon as or like hearing as soon as
Yeah,
possible,
big
just
one.
to get through it.
Okay.
There you
I'll
are.
send
I
it to you.
just completely walked
cop at
past
the
you, I
front
guess.
door. Make sure you
Yeah,
keep
it's
your
all good.
illegal shit in the car.
Hey, Katie.
You're welcome to come up to the defense's stand. It's on the right here. If you want, you can also stay in the gallery if you prefer.
Don't you fucking dare.
As your attendance isn't like mandatory here, it's just it's interesting to be here, I guess. The prosecution is just in the other room talking about the previous case, but they should be out after that to discuss it. And hopefully we'll get this like thrown out here.
Got me a little logo up there.
Okay.
Get your ankle monitor off. You can like
Hopefully.
yeah, get like a ankle bracelet to like remember it by.
I've had it on for so long. Do you know how hard it is to frickin' shower with one of those things?
Colin said get it approved
No,
by high command. I
I've
replied
never
with I
tried.
approve.
Only handcuffs.
Yeah, like you have to keep a bag over your foot so it doesn't get wet, and it's just like a whole thing, and then you have to like do like a sponge bath for 1 foot. It's so weird.
That sounds weird.
It's terrible. I can't go swimming, which sucks because like, you know, working down at the mechanic shop, you know, after a long day I want to go for a swim.
Yeah, I guess all the oil and stuff.
Willie, if you need any assistance out there, I can step
Dexter,
out to help you.
A word. Actually, I will discuss after.
10-4.
Hola.
Be around.
Are we ready to call the next case, Mr. Good?
1 minute, Your Honor, and I
Okay.
will be ready.
Just let me know when you're ready.
The fuck? Why are you like
Excuse me? Can I help you?
transparent, Buster?
I had to adjust my position.
Oh, I didn't even know you could do that.
Your Honor, the state is ready.
Okay.
So, Your Honor, the following case took place on the 18th of correction. It took place on the 8th of September this year. Case number 4636. It is State Katie Sweeney versus State.
All right. Give me 1 sec.
Right. She's got a good lawyer.
I have the state's discovery correct.
It definitely was sent.
Yeah,
I
this
can forward it
this
to
was
you.
filed in advance, Your Honor, and exchanged with the opposing counsel as well.
I see it now. Thank you. And all the correct charges.
You cut out, Your Honor.
Are the correct charges possession to intent to